Meteorologists have named the heatwave Cerberus after the three-headed hound of hell in Greek mythology.
Europe is battling a hellish heatwave.
For us, it's very difficult because we're not used to this kind of heat at all.
It's really, really terrible.
It's really hard to cope with the heat, to be honest.
The European Space Agency warning it's facing the hottest temperatures ever recorded on the continent, with parts of France, Germany, Greece and Croatia facing over 40 degrees. In Italy, 16 cities have issued red alerts. Sicily and Sardinia could reach 49 degrees. The land surface in Spain, a ferocious shade of red. Thousands in Spain and Croatia evacuated as wildfires rip through towns.
The heat that we're seeing in the Northern Hemisphere is driven by climate change. Last week we saw the Earth's 5 hottest days in a row. We're seeing record after record broken. The crisis is absolutely upon us.
But it's not just Europe experiencing extreme weather. Parts of Japan are expected to hit a record equaling 39 degrees, while killer rains have swept through South Korea. India is also seeing disastrous and deadly monsoon rains. North America hasn't been spared either. Canada battling record heat and record wildfires.
In the Northern Hemisphere right now, that is not driven by El Nino. The El Nino will drive future weather rather than it driving current weather. This globally is the climate on steroids. This is the consequences of what scientists have been warning us for decades.
And over a third of Americans are under extreme weather warnings. The country seeing floods, tornadoes and scorching temperatures.
From Los Angeles to Phoenix to Las Vegas, an intense heat dome is bringing dangerously high temperatures and humidity.
A heat dome is a very stable heat system that sits over a large landmass for a period of time. It's extremely hot and it takes quite a bit of time to then move on, so you get this heat wave over multiple days.
It's been very hot. I feel like I'm a roasted chicken.
But that's not stopping people flocking to Death Valley, the hottest spot on Earth, which is set to hit 55 degrees tomorrow, the highest temperature ever reliably recorded.
It's hot.
It's very hot.
Scary stuff. Hyla is our man in LA and he's trapped under the heat dome. Hyla, just how hot are you?
Well, in a dimly lit club, I think I'm a 7. My personality puts me up to an 8. I'm so hot, I'm telling horrible jokes. I mean, what else do I need to tell you guys?
Oh, you're definitely like a 7.5, that's for sure. Hey, why on earth are people going to Death Valley at the moment? It's so hot there.
Yeah, it's about 4 hours away from here. Death Valley, one of the hottest places on planet Earth, and they're going there to see if the record, the hottest temperature ever recorded in modern history, will be broken tomorrow. That's around 54.5 degrees Celsius. That scares me to be out there in that kind of heat, but yeah, people want to be there, take the picture next to that big thermometer.
People are also idiots, Hyla. But Americans, of course, aren't known to be melodramatic. You take things there very, very calmly, so I'm sure you're all coping really well, right?
No, we are melodramatic, but yes, it is hot. Those two things are both true at the same time. You know, in Phoenix, a major metropolitan hub, you're seeing triple-digit temperatures in excess of 2 to 3 weeks in a row. In Vegas, for example, they're telling people not to go outside after 10 a.m. Good for the casinos, bad for your mental health.
Scientists are saying this is associated with climate change. Is there much of a political fight about this?
No, finally, this is the heat wave that's bringing us all together. Of course not. Of course, the politics are still involved. I mean, Biden has his budget for next year, and there's already a memo that's circulating among Republicans telling, fight this, fight any penny that they want to put towards climate change.
Hyla, in Europe, they're calling their heat wave Cerberus after the three-headed dog that guards hell or whatever. Have Americans thought of their own fun names for this heat wave?
Yeah, we got to call, I mean, heat wave, heat bubble, heat dome, heat Mageddon, hot AF, the devil's anus. I won't go past those.
Hot AF. Hyla, stay cool and thanks for chatting with us.
I'll do my best. Thanks, guys. Enjoy your winter.
Yeah. Jokes aside, this is actually legitimately terrifying.
Terrifying.
Do you remember in the 80s when if it hit 40 degrees, you would get sent home from school? Mm-hmm. Because that was like seen as extreme. And now that's just normal. The idea that you could get heat, it could be up to 50 degrees. Like, we're not actually equipped to deal with that kind of heat. And people lose their life in the, especially elderly people. Yep. It's like really terrifying to me.
Yeah, that's how Death Valley got its name.
Yeah.
That's why it's called Death Valley. Like
Who's turning up to Death Valley to be standing in 55 degrees?
It is an odd
surely?
choice for you. Tuesday afternoon.
Yes.
Yeah, but
it
also, like, obviously, very bad, but I would be one of those people, I think, going out there to see.
Explains a lot.
Yeah. I want to see I just want to experience it, I
You're
guess.
constantly in the brace position on an aeroplane, but you're straight off to Death Valley. You're a man of contradiction.